Okay, happy Thursday. So we just finished leveling up, looking at spell books and getting annoyed at the way paladins work because it makes no sense. Dun, dun, dun. There's 80 leveled up with us. So we could, get more spells and whatever, but it's good. And let's see, where are we? We are currently at the Ravaged Longhouse. There's lots of Bodax here. And the Rainy Blood. Awesome Rainy Blood. Gimpy, and put that on the right person. You just cast Animal Growth on Darren. Oh, that's right, he's an Oracle, isn't he? And it worked?
Let us press on.
Works. So it's different than shape changing like a druid then. That's makes so much sense. It's different. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Oh look, it's a well. What's this?
Got this one.
Oh, this was just a different way of getting in here, wasn't it? So if you go back again to get more experience. Changing a demon's type, but only the type to something else. It's identical to every other way. Well, it's weird.
All right.
We march ahead.
So if you're going into the well.
All right.
Oh, yeah, more Bodox in here, isn't there? Oh, the cards, symbols, whatever.
Defeat is not an option.
More Bodax.
I got this.
He didn't want to die again, but he had to. Okay, making him a little closer. The dragon, the animal grows stuck. That's right, I need to get the dragon form for Gimpy too. Or at least start working on that. Some semblance of it, since he's supposed to be a gold dragon eventually, right? Scout. Dun, dun, dun. So that's her Wind Whisperer or Wind Walker, whatever it's called. Wind Whisperer, right? That's her little ability. Not horrible. Do haste? Let's haste. Veronica. You've got a new ability to do. You can't put Devouring Earth on the slick, can you? Because that would be funny. Sorry, Deadly Earth. Yeah, that's not that bad, is it? You can roll in infusion. Do you need to? Do you really need to? Guess we didn't really need to use the haste. He evaded it? Jerk. $110 per round, because the whole dragon thing. Winds of Vengeance, yeah. So that lasts as long as her Constitution bonus, right? Which is 4 rounds? Is that correct? In range, yes. So, 5-foot step. Badly.
Damn you!
Scout. Try she can throw fireballs too. She's got the fire snake. Oh, that's right, fire snake. Oh, that's right. All her fire stuff is actually lightning. And Mythic's Path, Pink Path is the whole turn into a dragon stick. Well, so they're kind of dead, aren't they? What's our burn up to? It's only 1. Wow. We just want to let him through, otherwise it's going to take forever to get here.
I'll split you in half.
And it failed.
Smear.
Wow. Rocket basically just kind of almost one-shot him. Sneak attacks is great, aren't they? Oh, attacks product. Attack harmlessly passes through. Ah. Because Finian doesn't work on undead? Is that right? It's Ghost Touch, Heartseeker. Doesn't harm undead. So he needs a backup dagger when we fight undead. He doesn't have one right. We don't have one right now. To go find one. Meteor dust? What do you do with meteor dust?
Our path leads on.
Dun, 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 dun. Pushing up bow strength. There's more in there, aren't there? Yeah, there are.
No reason to pause.
Except for that. What did it say? Sneaky unhollowed Bodak.
They will break against our resolve.
The bereft one, so the angry one. That guy needs to move faster. It's only moving at 20. Because he's short? He's encumbered. Why is he encumbered? Because he's carrying too much crap? Work on his strength. Because he doesn't have a bonus. Oh no, he does. Aspect of the wolf. Does everyone have their death ward ready? Because there's a lot of incoming negative levels. Yeah, it's I think almost everybody does. Gimpy's got his, she's got hers, Veronica needs hers. Scout can need one too. Rocket's got his. Key doesn't have one. Avu has it. Bismuth is got no buffs at all. And her gear's gone again. I don't like it that her gear mysteriously comes off for no reason. She hasn't died. I don't know why her stuff keeps coming off. I just did put stuff on her earlier in the stream. Yeah, it's the reduced person that's actually killing him. We can't take it off. Ew. It isn't just coming off. No, it's not. This ad supports Twitch, does it? I'm losing those items? No, I'm not losing those items. That's the thing. Is the whole thing with Bismuth is you put the items on her outside of combat, but for some reason they keep coming off, and I don't know why. Because they're still there. We still have the items. She's wearing one of those. She's wearing a couple of these. But they keep coming off, and I don't know why. She hasn't died or anything. That's usually the only reason they come off. So I don't know what's going on there. He does not have that thing ready. Yeah, it's okay. He'll be fine.
Are you still here?
Scout. Oh, we've got 2 left. They're being lost on mines. I don't know what that means. Oh, I guess we should haste. Oh, Veronica, look, we get to do this again. Spindle, torrent, oh, they're dead to the earth. I forgot she's got Quicken available to her now too. There's that. What's this do? Pushing infusion. Walk faster. Sula.
The light, take you!
Crit reduced. Why? He doesn't. He likes fire or whatever. More Bodax. Definitely need more Bodax. Oh crap. Gimpy. Let's see. Gimpy doesn't have chain lightning yet. Oh, he's not going to because we're working on something else, right? Magic missile. Control fireball. Fireball works. And I forgot to use that, but it's okay. They didn't really. His thing is fire, so it's not that big of a deal. The death saves. Bismuth just lost 4 levels.
I don't like you!
Hey, tripped him. Wow, the trip actually worked for a change.
Out of my way!
Crit for 85 out of rocket with a dagger. Rolled a 17. That's all it took. Go rocket. Oh, that's right. Retriever Claw does triple damage on crits. Instead of double. Avery. Badly injured. That one's injured. So like this one. Shoot that one.
Good guys always win!
Yeah, we haven't had a... I forgot to pick it up last. No, what did we get last level? We increased the threat range for daggers during last level, so we'll get it. Just not a big rush. I think he's already got one of them. I think. Scout. Look, Scout. You have lightning. Oh, and the Shadow Demon. Fret, those show up every time Scout casts a level 6 spell. So, anyway. Okay. This one. Deadly Earth. Nothing like a mud fireball, right? A continuous mud fireball. Outside? Why do you want to go outside? To do bludgeoning damage. It does bludgeoning damage. That's why it's a mud fireball, not a fireball.
Well, it's done now.
On the brink of death, so wearer's health is below 50. Each attack against the wearer has a chance to reflect dealt damage. The enemy must have pass a reflex saving throw to suffer the attack. So that is a shirt, right? health is below 50. That's a lot of damage on her, but she's a tank. That's how it's supposed to work.
I will guide us.
Okay, back down this way. That's how we came in, isn't it?
Godspeed.
More crappy loot. Why is it still saying loot? Nothing?
Let us press on.
No rolls? No nothing? Okay, so we came into the well, that's why we can't go back that way, so this is the way out. I cast silence, invisibility, and fireball for an inconspicuous fireball. I don't know what you just hit me, but it sure hurt like hell. Invisible fireballs, that would be funny. As long as they weren't used on me. Because that would be bad. More junk. And barn.
We march ahead.
I believe we're done. So many bodaks. Just make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, Mr. Trent, see you later. Thanks for joining us. And apparently that summon tree ability is 7 charges per day. Because it's not a limited thing. It just cycles every day. 7 treants per day. I can see the ancients. It's army. That. Gimpy and friends. I think it's the whole team. Let's check. Can we check? No. How's that work as a spell? I don't know where we'd be looking for this actually, because it's an ability and we can't see the abilities on this map. Okay, turn to left left, we'll be in there. Art of mystery, don't want to care. Foul barrows, we want to head down there, fairly close. High random encounter. So now we get to see. We'll see. We should have 6 charges on everyone. If it's for the group. If it's everybody, that's crazy.
Our time has come.
Gimpy's got 6.
Rely on me.
Oh, 7.
I stand ready.
7.
A simple smile goes a long
7.
way.
Never a dull
7.
moment.
I feel like the chosen one.
7. So we could summon 6 treants for fun.
I will see this through.
Maybe.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
I will help where
That
I
was
can.
really poorly done.
This is my path. Is there their trouble. They choose to stand against me.
This isn't cheesy at all. I mean, that's only half of them. You kill and welcome back. Yeah, the creatures get charges too. I'm pretty sure they do. Actually, let's reduce his armor class first. Save throw succeeded.
I'll split you in half.
Veronica. Yeah, just blast him.
Forwards.
It's only half turn, so at least she's charged up. This, or sorry, Evo. Anything else out here? Not yet. It's Fortitude saving throw. Oh, Unholy Aura. So what I don't like about paladins is their abilities don't get the bonus of enduring spells from mythic stuff, which kind of sucks. Okay, Mickey. Let's do a 5-foot step. Just get a little closer. Mark him.
I got this.
And his life, maybe. Oh, it's only half round. Half round. Scout. We want to zap him with lightning. And maybe second throw, so I'll take 9 points. Rocket reduces armor class. Saving throw, he's in range of chant. That lasts 2 rounds. Making it so no abilities get affected by endurance spells anymore. Yeah, I know, they don't work with paladins right now anyway. Oh, they're just bugged? At some point the weapon buff switches from any special modifiers you added to just bonuses. Oh, yeah, it's because with Sela, her divine weapon bond is still on. It's just that the holy damage isn't. So, yeah, it's a special damage that it's supposed to do, but it's still she still gets a +1 bonus, I think. We'll find out here in a second when it's her time to attack.
Smear them.
Oh, it's definitely gone from the sword. Okay. They're just sucking the life out of our treants.
We won't falter.
Dun, dun. Go treant. Go Evu. Okay, Sela.
Hey
So-
Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
So it's only showing up as enhancement +2, but you can see the damage is gone. The damage bonus from the holy stuff, because that's what it's supposed to be, holy and fire, and not there. Which reminds me, let me turn the fire part off. And then when she swings,
Into the fray.
well, I don't know if it affects, I don't know if it forgets them. I think they just naturally wear off. Because they're only supposed to be lasting a minute per level, right? And like I said, well, you can see it. It's the bond is still there, but the damage portion of it is gone. But this is still this is still good for 24 hours. But the damage portion, I think, is only good for 12, 13 minutes. So I think that seems to be the normal. But they're supposed to be going to that route anyway, so. So she hits. Solemar +2/+2. So she's still getting the +2 from the bond. That's as long as the bond, but that might do somehow. Yeah, I think it's just they're just. Well, we know they're broken because they're supposed to be fixing it in the next patch. But the +2/+2, that's the second one is from the bond, I think. It's got to be. So at least she's still getting that.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Beating up on my trance. Jerk. Fuck you. Kill you. Kill Mickey. Oh, we got a succubus out there somewhere. Where is she? Somewhere out there. There she is. No, that's not it. Where's she hiding? Need more trance. Oh my god. We can have what? 8 trance for an hour. 8 trance for an hour, 7 times a day. Actually, can do more than that, right? He's actually 56 trance. We could probably have walking around at one time. I bet that's a thing. There she is. She looks tired from all that hunting. Or not. Some characters in party trance. Yeah, 7 times. Yeah, so 8. Yeah. Well, this particular party, it would be 8 times 7. So, yeah. So we could actually have our own little army of trance. Probably walking around killing the regular demon armies. That would be funny.
Strike with all your might.
Ago. Look. Dum-dum. They said the world wound could not be closed, but no one said anything about damning retreats. It would work. When does Defiance... Oh, Defiance hasn't become the Holy Avenger for a long time still, huh?
Are you still here?
Don't need to mark it now. Yeah, shoot the Treant. Didn't kill it, though. Go, Bismuth. Gimpy can kill her. We're gonna be resting here soon. Still alive? Barely? Magic missiles it is, then. Ta-da. I'm really liking the Arcanist. It's like you get the best of both worlds. And I keep forgetting to use his new ability, too. Not that we've had that many opportunities for it. Okay. We're headed down there. Scout is heavily encumbered, so that means it's soon to be rest time. We'll rest here. done? Was that a day? That was a day. So, our army going down here to beat up on all the poor humans that have been charmed with all those succubuses. How many are there? Only a couple hundred. Don't think we're gonna make it there in time. Close. Map stack on a tree. His purpose that remains not mysterious. You procure some reagents. Okay. Okay, so get up on the succubi. Okay, so got light cavalry, footmen, stuff. I think we're going to use our Song of Seasons straight out. So that'll go off at the end of the turn and kill a lot of these things. So succubi first, because I don't think you're going to march up. Oh, they have archers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, we are still pretty screwed. This was a mistake. We're going to be reloading. That was a mistake. Let's see. That one. I forgot about the archers there. We can't kill all the archers at once. And they can now one-shot some of our groups, so we won't be doing that fight for a little while. So, army. Go beat up on them. They got a boss, 10,000 experience, cultists, seers, whatever the names are. Where's eyes? This is the path down to eyes, isn't it?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee.
Oh, nice.
He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Thursday. I don't know where these guys came from. But they're going to meet up with our army. Let's head down over here. So get to... Oh, they gotta go all the way back. Oh, let's go this way then. Out. We rested, right? Yeah, all our buffs are gone. Check this out. We go in. Help of the nail. That's where they came from. Okay. To recruit at the commander's headquarters. So there we go. Sela wants to talk. Eurobeth wants to talk. Everybody wants to talk to me. A decree. Fate of the wicked dope. Oh, that's what we picked up in one of the fights. Transforming the soldiers into warriors of the device. That'll go over well, right? Fate of the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Strengthening Diplomatic Connections. Fate of the Dirty Squealer. Galfrey. Ransom from the Mountain Kings. Fate of the Voracious Jumble. Altar of the First Retriever. Unholy Symbol of Robogug. Fate of Chillboar's Hide Tusks. Robogug always sounds good. Glory to the heroes, we don't need the morale from that in those events. So, why can't we just talk to Socio? Or was it Socio or was it Sela? It was Sela that wanted to talk. Why can't we just talk now? Oh, story time. Okay, here's this iridescent streaks appear in the bilious violet sky above the deserted lands. The streaks are not like an ordinary Galarian rainbow. They look more like oil dropped in water. Again, I know the rules. The sweltering haze in the sky seems to waver along with the streaks. Time and again, one of the commander's party spots some movement out of the corner of their eye and reaches for their weapon, only to immediately realize they were mistaken. The ground underfoot turns a muddy gray, covered in a dense layer of ash expelled by geysers. Curious natural phenomenon not uncommon in these parts. In the distance, barrows can be seen, appearing only as vague piles of rocks in the haze. The wind whips clouds of ash into the faces of the commander and his party. Along with the ash, the wind ushers in ragged gray clouds that shroud the sky. A giant eye of cloud, unblinking, watches the commander and his party from above. One can only imagine how insignificant the creature struggling across the land must seem from such a height. In a break in the clouds, the white of the sky's eye pulses, ready to burst like a boil. The dark cloud on the pupil grows blacker still. The commander decides to study the shape of the clouds more closely. Mickey could do that. Or try to recall any previous mention of such phenomenon. We can do that. Gimpy recalls conversations with seasoned crusaders. If a giant eye appears in the sky, you must run and not look back. According to witnesses, what follows such an omen is so horrific that it can rob a newcomer to the whirlwind of their sanity. Study the shape of the cloud more closely. Mickey's job. Mickey observes that in this wind, the ordinary storm clouds cannot coalesce into clear shapes. The air throbs with peril. This is no mere storm. What's brewing is something brought by the abyss, and possibly only in the wound. Mickey recalls conversations with seasoned crusaders. If a giant eye appears in the sky, you must run and not look back. According to witnesses, what follows is an omen so horrific, blah blah stuff. We already know that. Mobility. Our mobility sucks, though. Make for the barrows. They only cover in the middle of the waist. I don't know why our mobility is so horrible, but it is. And we failed. We're going to die. As the party runs for cover, the black pupil of the cloud eye looms, watching their flight. Something suddenly drops from the sky, landing with a splat at the commander's feet, like an overripe fruit. It is white, about the size of a chestnut. It has a dark center, and the longer the commander stares at it, the more it seems like something is staring back. The fruit, in quotes, looks disturbingly like an eyeball. A whirlwind of ash stops the party from looking up to see what is happening to the sky. Perhaps a carrion bird was transporting its already rotting prize home. At least that's what all the companions are hoping as they cluster around the milky white eyeball. A second eyeball lands nearby with an unpleasant squelch, leaving only a bloody splash on the ash-covered ground. Two eyeballs cannot be a coincidence. The commander does not even have to speak. Without a word, the party wheels around and races toward the barrels that looms back through this ash. Sickening hail pummels them in the back, shoulders, and heads, leaving wet marks on armor and clothing, and soaking their hair in sticky slime. Yum. The land around the barrows looks more like a dumping ground than a burial ground. The storms have bleached skulls and bones, rusted armor, and dented swords. This is a familiar sight. More surprising are the arms and legs of golems scattered around the waist, the once snarling faces of animals that now lack all resemblance to their living brethren, things that look like horse carcasses but with broken mechanical legs. Everything is brown with rust and long forgotten. A battle was fought here once. Through the veil of ash, the party struggles to find the entrance to the barrow. And that was just a couple of eyeballs, not that big of a deal. Perception. 23 versus 26. 26 versus 27 for Gimpy. Remember everything that's known about the architecture of Sarkorian burial mounds. Gimpy knows. Gimpy notices that the position of the barrows follows the pattern typical for these places. They stand equidistant from each other in a circle, to leave space for rituals to be performed. Gimpy reasons that the entrance should face inward, toward the center of the circle, and his reasoning proves sound. An ash-darkened piece of some kind of casing that covers the entrance crumbles under the slightest pressure. The mouth of the barrow is cool and smells of damp and dust. Most of the ash lies underfoot, pressed into a glossy, slippery crust. It is clear that the barrow has been constructed above a cave system. The deliberately carved-out corridors stretching off into the barrow's depths leave room for natural passageways. The wind, wailing through the stalactites in the dark, carries a strange sound similar to a desperate human cry. Help me, help me. The party strains to hear and decides to... Nature 26... Veronica, no problem. Find out who the voice belongs to. The longer Veronica listens, the more the voice changes. One moment it sounds like a desperate cry of a child, the next, the piercing, ragged scream of a woman. The next, birdsong. It cannot be ruled out that she is hearing only what she wants to hear. No, wait on the rain. That's boring. Go toward the voice. Gimpy cannot ignore the cries for help, and the party rushes toward the sound, frequently looking around for enemies or traps. A strange thing, the closer they get to the voice, the less distinct the pleas become, blurring into the grinding screech of a rusty mechanism. The only passage leading further into the barrow finishes in a dead end, a spacious cave, its walls decorated in frescoes that have almost entirely faded over time. Before the companions have a chance to decide whether to look for a door or turn back, the cave floor, which seems solid and well-trodden ash, vibrates and begins to ripple like water. One after another, the commander's companions are sucked into the thick, ashy mass, like they have stepped into quicksand. Ability, athletics, it's a better chance. Commander tries to grab hold of projections on the wall. Or perception. Athletics it is. Get it, Mickey. The party notices fissures in the nearest wall and tries to grab onto the crack to climb out. The commander's companions hang suspended above the quagmire for a time, but they cannot move any further. There are no other ledges on the wall to grab onto. Even the strongest party members begin to lose their grip and gradually slide back down. Assess the situation. Party understands that panicking is pointless. Assessing the situation and formulating a plan of action is much more useful. When they stop struggling, they notice that the quick ash seems to loosen its grip in turn. Below, they can hear strange noises like grinding metal. Could there be a mechanism drawing the quick ash downward? The exit from the cave is still too high up, and now the party have only one route out, down. Closing his eyes tight, the commander takes a deep breath and dives. So much reading. They could have just, voiced this with somebody's random voice. Quagmire's resistance vanishes as expected. The commander opens his eyes, sensing that he is in freefall. Through the gloom, he sees a spear sticking out parallel to the ground, and he manages to grab hold of the wood and hang suspended from it. Suddenly, everything jolts into action. Dozens of daggers, saws, swords, and spears spring out from all sides, whistling through the air. But this is no enemy ambush. The weapons have been are being brandished by the pistons and loudly scraping gears of a giant mechanism. The spear that saved the commander was so rusted in its piston that it is no longer able to move. The party has found itself in the heart of a giant metal flower growing up out of the ashy quagmire covering the floor. The Uranag, built by the forges of the abyss, tries to close its petals, crushing, mashing, and cutting its victims to pieces, but years of lying dormant in the darkness have taken their toll. Its articulations move with a soul-shuddering screech and become easily jammed. The mummified bodies of unlucky crusaders can still be seen hanging, speared on rusted blades. If the commander wants to avoid their fate, he must figure out what makes the Uranag move. So that's an easy roll for Gimpy. Even a magical mechanism is still a mechanism. From above, the commander has a good view of the Uranag's inner workings. Large toothed wheels are set into motion by gear shafts. It all becomes clear. If the gear shafts can be jammed, the movement will stop. The commander is almost out of time. Another few minutes, and it would all be over. Realizing that a simple escape isn't possible, the commander decides to try jamming the Uranag's main mechanism in the heart of the flower. He looks around for something sturdy and finds a hammer of a dead paladin, a staff, a tower shield. Hammer? The body of a paladin, clutching a warhammer in his hands of bone, hangs from one of the Uranag's hammers, pointing directly upward. The commander is lucky that this warrior chose to meet his death with weapon in hand. The commander drags the body toward him and grabs the hammer, but the servant of light's grip is still surprisingly strong and refuses to relinquish the weapon. The bone arms are easily ripped from the skeleton's shoulders, still holding the hammer. The commander tosses the lot into the heart of the Uranag. The hammer falls, sparking off the gears and getting stuck between them. With the furious screeching and scraping, the Uranag tries to grind up the hammer, but it cannot. A tremor travels up the petals, and there is a deafening cracking sound, and the Uranag stills forever. After carefully extracting themselves from the clutches of the broken Uranag, the commander and his party find themselves up to their knees in ashy sludge once more, but this time it only harmlessly squelches under their feet as they walk. A dark breach yawns before them, and the cry of the commander heard at the entrance to the barrow rises up again. Help me! Since there is no other route, the commander decides to pray for the dead crusaders, because we're good. Commander offers up a prayer, thanking the crusaders who helped their fellow soldiers even at death, and asking for forgiveness for not treating their bodies with the respect they deserve. He feels warmth suffuse him, like the death truly are with him, and are wishing the party good luck on its onward journey. After all its ordeals, the party finally goes up to the surface and emerges in a small chamber. Piles protrude from numerous openings dotted with all over the walls, and they connect to a small box adorned with Baphomet's symbol. The box cries out, producing high, plaintive noises, and that, when carried through the pipes, begin to sound something like, "Help me." The commander knows that this is just another demonic mechanism created to lure crusaders into the barrow. He smashes the box, scattering small bolts and gears across the room. Silence reigns. There are no secrets left in the place now. Cam, how do you get from lawful good to neutral good without respecting? Choosing your little choices and dialogues and stuff, choosing the chaotic route. Chaotic and good. If you keep going chaotic and good, you'll eventually get to neutral good. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. So, for example, see, Gimpy is neutral good. I think he started off as neutral good, but I was moving him towards lawful good because I thought that's what he needed to be, is to be Gold Dragon, but this turns out you don't need to be. So he was actually really close to lawful good. He was like over here. But once I found out that you don't need to be lawful good, I started choosing more chaotic choices, and as you can see, it's moving them towards chaotic good. So now I'm going to try to stick to more neutral-ish. So I can actually split between chaotic and lawful choices now if I want. Because I just want to stick in neutral good. Okay. Problem. You're welcome. Dum -dum. Location's not available. I feel like I missed out something. We didn't get anything, did we? We got a little bit of experience. Whatever. This one. Yes, I need to respec on your main. I need to be neutral good, but then I go back to move good for your pally stuff. Oh, you're a paladin? Well, that's a different story. You have to stay lawful good for a paladin. Look, it's a random encounter. Somehow I doubt that. You need to be lawful good in your main, but then go back to for your paladin. Oh, you're trying the ultimate spec tank? Oh, well, you know that's not worth the effort, right? Oh, we don't get buffs. Yep. Long term.
Our time has come.
I don't need any.
Done yet? Done yet?
I will not falter.
So, Gimpy. Stuff. So he's got this. Try to get Dispel Magic Crater if we want to use that. That. Oh, he's got Hellfire, right? Or Fire Snake. Tried to do your own sort of tank, but failed badly, so I thought if I work on this ultimate tank when I play again, I will roughly know how to make your own tank. Oh, Gimpy's got a new ability. There it is. Flame Arc. So this does. Basically, it's a line of fire. "30 foot. Dun, dun, dun. Anything else that's interesting? Not really. Okay.
Godspeed.
What's going on here?
Hey, Dan, welcome back. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully. It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Like it, Viking, can your hunter get another pet if it dies? Yes. All you have to, actually, the pet never actually leaves. If it dies, unless they change something, when you rest, it should come back.
I got this.
Like, you wouldn't believe how many times Bismuth here has died. Yeah, if it's all gray, that means he's dead. But when you rest, he should come back to life.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Away, you rascal!
Some scout. And Veronica, blast him with mud. Just not this turn. Oh, we should probably fight up the Quicken. I don't know if that would work down with it.
We won't falter.
Apparently it would. That worked. Critted for 435. Okay, Rocket's running at normal speed because he's got his strength. He's not, can't shrink Rocket. He needs to be stronger. Oh, they can't be, really. But anyway. And good job. Spider with 3 light PPCs for killing mean old Delm. Oh, there's 2 of them. He's too far away. What's his strength? His speed is 20. That's his armor to slow him down. Not a huge deal.
Damn you!
Sila can't charge. Can charge that one though. Silly murderer and other murderer. Ah, that's right to full
Your
turn.
time is over.
And Veronica seems to be out of range, isn't she? Looks like it.
Strike with all your might. We can do it.
Oh, that's just nasty that she can do that with Quicken. But works for me.
I'll split you in half!
Do not hold back.
Oh. Oh, using Jolt, that's why that worked. Evu. Bismuth. With Bismuth, even though your gear's all messed up. Mickey, you in range? He'll be close if he does a 5-foot step. He'll be able to shoot him 5 times, but I don't think he'll be able to mark him.
Are you still here?
Didn't need to mark him. Stupid humans. Anyway. Bismuth. See, Bismuth stuff. I don't know why this goes away. Oh, strength constitution? Sure. What's this one? Ancient Herald. Oh, wrong one for you. Pause for extra damage, and that's all you can really do right now. I did the stick. Yes. Okay. Off we go. Look at all this stuff. Okay, where are we going? We are headed, I don't know. We're exploring. Well, been there. Not really much else to go around here, so we're going to teleport back. Go deal with stuff in Dresden while we're here. Because look, people want to see us. That's Oceanized stuff, the streets, our dreams, Citadel. I would talk to some people in there too. Oh, look, it's Irbeth. Okay. Today, Irbeth looks unusually lively. Her eyes are shining again, which you haven't seen since the Battle of the Lost Chapel. Saluting you, she stands at attention. Commander, forgive me for bothering you with a personal matter, but I just wanted to say how grateful I am to you. During the attack on Dresden, I did not exactly cover myself in glory. You had every reason to throw me out of the army or send me to the condemned, yet you supported me. You helped me regain my footing and continue to fight. You will not regret this decision. I swear, I will never again let the Crusaders down, neither by my actions nor by my words, nor by my thoughts. I will be loyal to the Crusade to the end. I'm glad you feel better now. I hope you will show greater self-possession in the future. Oh, good round. Thank you, Commander. Irbeth smiles. I've conquered my inner demons. Now I can go back to fighting the real kind. Sela. Got your little glowy thing on here still. Sela seems to be in a good mood. She smiles at you, then scratches the back of her head, as if suddenly realizing something. I probably shouldn't have come to you officially, like to an audience, but this is the only way to catch you these days. I wanted to ask, would you like to go shopping with me? Oh, God. It's probably not right to distract the Knight Commander with such trifles, but I thought I should drag you out for a walk. We haven't enjoyed a moment's peace since we met. We've either been saving Canabras or marching on Dresden. Besides, I desperately need advice. I'm going to buy a present, and I know nothing about fancy jewelry. Who are you buying the present for? For Elon and his bride. After that story at the camp, when Kurl stole the ring from us and summoned the demons, Elon and I both overreacted and said some things we shouldn't have. He apologized to me, but I haven't really apologized to him. I want to buy a ring to replace the one that was stolen, and there's a new jewelry shop in Dresden. It's owned by Sunhammer, the same jeweler who made the first ring. I'd love to stretch my legs for a bit. Great, well, then I'll meet you at the jewelry shop, and it's in the east of the city. That was easy. Official business first. Then we'll talk to some people here about their dreams. Okay, now we have business. Other than we can upgrade this, which we do want to do. So it's upgraded. So garrison barracks, that. Oh, we still needed to build 61 energy points. We need to build a magic user barracks in Dresden, which I don't think we've done yet. Barracks, teleportation circle, training grounds. Okay, so we're looking for main spellcaster's lodge. We are short some building materials, about what, 400? So we can buy that. How much for 500? It's gonna be 1250. Sell 500, sorry, 12,500. We got the money. Okay, I'll get that. Now we can do the main spellcaster's lodge. So, recruitment of provides weekly recruitment growth of church guards, war priests, monks, assassins, witches, and bards. If available, only the main spellcaster lodge can be built in total. That's fine. So main archery, the main barracks, and, smithing. +1 to all trainable units in buildings, only one smithing. Oh, +1 to attack for all trainable units. This one. Arsenal, bonus to AC. 10% bonus to damage for all trainers. Yes. So they gotta be adjacent. So here. Yeah, we'll build it through there for now. Citadel of Care, Apothecary. Bonus hit points for all trainable units in adjoining buildings, which would be the main barracks. Let's hurt those guys. More hit points for our casters, so they don't die so fast. Okay, so that's done. Now we just have to build up some build points and that kind of thing. That'll take a little time. Unless we buy some more, but we don't need to. Picking up 70 per day. It's not too bad. Okay. So our army hasn't moved. That's right, they're gonna put these guys. Some extra Hell Knights. Need more clerics. More sorcerers too. Okay, they are headed all the way over to here. Although I wonder how close we are to our next week being over. I suspect it's not too much longer to go. So I'm there for now. Gimpy's got to go find Sela. Talk to a couple of people here about their dreams. I think Regel's one. It should be Regel and who else? Erebeth, maybe? I forget. We'll find out. Oh, Nevia, maybe. I have a question. Another one may seem strange, but as commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? What else could I desire when I have my bet? Stuff. Maybe shall I quit hiding? You put the commander up to this, didn't you? Feeling shy, are we? Fine, I'll act like I never saw you. So, commander. Where's no place for thinking? Stuff, so much stuff. I have to go. I really don't care about their dreams. See if Abu's got a dream. When I was little, I mean, even littler than I am now, I got really upset because I didn't have a hair tuft, and we had that discussion already. Regel, haven't talked to you in a little while. Dun, dun, dun. Where's the magic? But your hair is gray. Bleaching stuff. You have friends or family. Don't care. Brought. Don't care. Motives you list sound rather impersonal. Don't you have any other reasons for joining the crusade? Blah, he's a Hell Knight. What do you expect? Skeptical of the Queen. Stuff. Doing anything to fight the bleaching. He's dyeing his hair, obviously. Sunset. There. Inner bath. Question for you might seem strange. What do you dream of? I don't keep secrets from you, Commander. I used to think reclaiming Dresden was a hopeless dream. Blah blah stuff. 2, that would be enough. Templars, the weapons, adamantines. So many wishes at once. Trying to think if I should give her the sword. I mean, we've got a long way to go before this act is over, but I don't think we have a replacement. Hey, Battle, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Don't really have a equivalent longsword. It's a great sword. Radiance, but it's only +2. Okay, so those are the two people about the dreams. So we can move on. Go find Sela. Sell some junk while we're out there.
Let us press on.
To the streets. Oof. Anyway, happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you very much for coming out. Much appreciated. There's Sela. She's going to set the eastern. Right. Run, Gimpy, run. It doesn't have a expeditious retreat loaded, does it? Nope.
Our path leads on.
Okay. Silly little ring for a wedding. Don't let Mrs. Gimpy hear me say that. Okay. Derek Sunhammer. Do my eyes deceive me? The victorious Knight Commander himself has paid a visit to my shop. Such an honor, such an honor. Dignified dwarf in a luxurious, beautifully adorned garment bows to you before turning to Sela. You are most welcome as well, Iwadi's faithful. It is a pleasure to see so many brave crusaders within these walls. I am Derek Sunhammer, the jeweler. The shop is one of many that I own. As Master Derek himself. Master Derek himself. I heard the only place one is likely to bump into you is in the royal reception. Not at all. My wares are expensive, not least because I have to buy costly metals and gems and also pay for the security of shops and workshops throughout Mendev and beyond to its borders. The prices limit the circle of my clientele, but that doesn't mean I myself shun all those not in possession of a noble title. He gives you a warm smile. I must say again, I am very glad to see you here. Why did you decide to open a shop on the front lines of the war? There are two sides to me. If I can put it that way, I am both a merchant and an artist. For the artist in me, the crusade is a limitless source of inspiration.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
I'm good.
Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
In recent years, I have crafted very few delicate items, plant and flower patterns, you know. My current preference is for heavier, larger jewelry, dark metal, expressive gems and cool colors. Everything that reminds me of steel armor. The calming weight of a shield in your hand, the clash of weapons. But the merchant in me sees something else in Dresden, a risky but potentially fruitful new market. If you succeed in your noble cause and defeat, or at least push back demons, the city will thrive, and whoever is first to make a splash here will reap the rewards. Those are my motives, inspiration and greed in equal number and measure. He makes a helpless gesture. Sela wants to talk to you about something. You have my full attention. It's simple, Master. You might remember that a while ago, Sir Elan of the Hound Guards ordered a ring from you. Question mark. A silver ring with a blue-green gem. I would like to buy something similar, but I only have this much money. She shows him her coin purse. Yeah, hiccups. If what Sela is offering is not enough, I will help. Come on, I could be. She is embarrassed. I only invited you along for advice. I can handle the expense myself. Oh, I would advise you not to reject the commander's help out of hand. With his participation, I can offer you something truly special that fits your description perfectly. A ring with a blue-green gem, just as you described. This is one of my latest creations, and I'm very proud of it. Alas, your own funds, my dear, are only enough for my plainest ring, and the gem in it is not the right color. Add 1,000 gold coins. We need the very best. He sends you a grateful look. Blah. Master Derek lowers his head respectfully and retrieves a box from the bag on his belt, opening it to reveal an exquisite ring with a glittering blue-green jewel. He lets the light play on the gem's facets, then places the box in Sela's hand. This is a special item, and I'm glad to see it go to someone as worthy as yourself. For how could the commander's friend be anything but? May it bring good fortune to its owner. Now, if you excuse me, I don't usually make sales in my own shops. I have golems for that. Besides, I prefer spending my time at my workbench, not behind the counter. But I was glad to serve you, Commander, and your valiant companion. All the best. Dum, dum, dum. Well, that's that done. She stows the ring box. Come with me to the barracks to give the ring to Elan, will you? After that, we can go to the tavern and have a few drinks. Are you happy with what you bought? Well, yes. The truth is, I just needed a reason to talk to him and show that I want us to patch things up. I'm not great at this friendship stuff, but I'm trying. Are you going to get mugged in the alleyway here? That would be funny. Dresden is a nice little town, and since we got here, it's really transformed. It looks better than whatever. I don't care what anybody says. I like life in Crusade. So many different people, and okay, that's going by way too fast. Come a long way, and now you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The fortress walls will protect us against flying demons, of course, but still I can't help breathing a little easier. Again, that went by way too fast. Normally the text is up there a little bit too long. That one was just way too fast. Sela, not Commander. He seems a little comforted. Good to see you. Not this again. Well, to avoid a drawn-out conversation, I'll just get to the point. I got you a gift. It's, well, a ring to replace the one Curl stole. Oh, Sela, thank you so much, but you shouldn't have. I've already apologized to you for how I behaved back at the camp, and I'll say it again. I don't blame you for anything. We fought shoulder to shoulder here in Dresden. Can't we just let bygones be bygones? Sure we can, but take the present. Your wedding is right around the corner. She puts the ring in the knight's hand. You still distrust me with the power you found granted Elan. Knight endures your look and answers smoothly. Yes, Commander, I still have my doubts. I'm just a warrior. I have faith in the gods' will, but I'm used to relying on things I can understand, things I know. An honest sword, a prayer passed down through the generations. Don't take it as a sign of disrespect. It would be more disrespectful to lie to your face. Did you know we found Janna? After she ran off, she was taken prisoner by demons. So I heard, and I'm not surprised. She didn't just let us down, she let herself down too. When's the long-awaited wedding? Very soon. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It would be a tremendous honor if you would come to my wedding. We're going to hold it not far from the walls of Dresden, to the east, toward the river. Sela's already been invited. Now I'm asking you. You showed so much kindness to me when you helped me look for that ill-fated ring. I simply must repay you somehow. Besides, Kiana would love to meet you, and I can't deny her anything. This is great. Say you go, Gimpy, and we'll have so much fun. Aren't you worried about holding the wedding outside the city walls? You chose a place that is still within the range of the holy power of the Sword of Valor. My fellow Houndhearts will be there. Kiana and her friends know how to handle themselves. Of course, the location is not entirely risk-free, nowhere in the world one is, but it's as protected as it can be. The territory has been much calmer since your victory. I'll be there. Thank you, Commander, and you, Sela. Thank you for the gift. Blah, blah. So long, my friend. Thank you for coming for a walk with me. It's nice to take a breather between fights sometimes. I hope we have a good time at the wedding. All these battles and divine powers, we need to make sure we don't lose touch with ordinary life. Dum dum dum. Okay. Oh look, stuff.
I will
How did I
guide
not
us.
clean this place out yet? I feel bad. Okay, so wedding sometime soon. So kind. Don't know, I was hoping you would honor me with a visit. I know you're extremely busy, but I'm eager to meet the person who managed to restore Galarian's control over a part of Sakorian Pans, blah blah blah. Tell me about mercenary company. Blackstone Company, blah blah stuff, don't care. Must have stories to go tell, stuff. Again, look like a soldier to the core. You must have been serving all your life. More stuff I don't care about. Some questions about your fascination with Sarkoras. Can you tell me about Sarkorian culture? Plenty of refugees from Sarkoras found a home in other lands. The culture lives on. Well, it's open to interpretation. Once occur, blah blah blah. Fascinates you so much about Sarkoras. They were amazing people. Used to be. Maybe find look for the remnants of Sarkorian culture. Scout patrols, whatever. You ever heard of a village called Winter Sun? Actually, that's why I'm here. As soon as I learned you had discovered the settlement where the I was going to volunteer to take command of the company, vanguard it, stuff. I have no more questions. Let me know if you can help with your search. Ah, there we go. Actually, I could use some help. A group of my scouts have gone missing. Dun, dun, dun. Remind me. Nope. I have to go. Okay, so another quest. Borrowed dreams. Still doing that one. Did that deal's part. Need to sell stuff. You're going to manage the fortress now. No way, Commander. Stuff. New duties. Don't care. Check what you have. Oh, junk. Those. Just keep 2 of those. Shock longsword 1. Keep 1 of those just in case. Mirren greatsword. Okay. Armor. Crappy shield. Multiple crappy shields. T-shirt 1, don't need that. Plate 1, don't need that either. First plate 3? No. The bus plate 2. No. This road. +1 against. I should probably put that on somebody. Jump here. 5 rings of protection. Oh, gloves. Oh, intermediate step still. See, look. Oh, bismuth. isn't up and running, so they strip all her of her stuff. That's so annoying. I wish it would stay on bismuth. It's so annoying that it gets ripped off. Down here. So Ava. Ava can't use that stuff anyway. Two-handed weapons. She doesn't do, or yeah, Ava doesn't do two-handed weapons. So good to go. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
Let us press on.
So she thinks. Okay. Go outside and see what we can see. See if the wedding's ready to go yet. So we can get that out of the way. Ta-da. Hey Tex, welcome back. Avram, welcome back. And there's the wedding. So. Oh, that's our army. Oops. I was thinking Gimpy. That was the army. Lurking. There's no lurking. Yeah, Commander CeeLo, you're here. Elon is trying desperately to hide his excitement. It's almost comical. Welcome. I'm a little confused. Where are the musicians? The crowd of drunken guests. The last wedding I went to, we got the priest drunk off his face. Oh, please, don't try to do that here. We've already had enough trouble. Kiana worships Desna, I Iomade. In the end, we invited a priestess of Abadar to conduct the ceremony, so that no one would be offended. Good job, Tex and Banner, for beating up on a zealot. Congratulations, where's the bride? Let me tell you everything. Before the official ceremony, all the guests are enjoying themselves at two venues. The one on the right has been organized by my hound hearts. The one on the left by Kiana's friends. Each venue has its own theme, but I won't tell you which is which. It would be more fun for you to see for yourselves. Both venues have food and drinks, and a little contest where you can win prizes. Kiana is greeting guest at her venue, and I'm leaving for mine now. I have a special role to play there. Joy Commander, there's still time before the beginning of the ceremony. Sela, thank you for coming too. Oh sure, nobody else get thank you? That's not nice. Look, it's a horse. Kiana, a slender young woman in a flowing dress, walks towards you. First thing you notice is her eyes. They are striking blue-green. Welcome, travelers, to the secret, steeped lands of Ustalav. You have come to the kingdom of grim mysteries and exquisite secrets. I, the vampire princess, am delighted to see you in my castle. After a pause, the girl smiles coyly. I'm glad to finally meet you, Commander. Sela. Good to meet you, Commander. Sela. I am Kiana, soon to be the wife of the unfortunate knight who invited you here. Sela rolls her eyes. Horrible. Imagine walking through the world wound and then bam, you're in Ustalav. I'm not even sure if a paladin is allowed to feast with a vampire princess. It's lucky you're not a follower of Pharasma, valiant Sela. Arsino, the the Dresden priestess of Abadar, is a short distance away from the Happy Bride. Although I'll admit, I'm not used to feasting with the undead either, says Arsena. Kiana, oh stop it. My friends and I are completely harmless vampires. In quotes, we won't bite, she laughs musically. Truth be told, we chose the theme of Ustala because it lets us wear beautiful dresses, light candles, and drink red wine all evening, pretending that it's blood. I personally can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding. Oh, Vampire Princess, I'm honored to be your guest. Welcome, guest. My castle may be humble, but I hope it will entertain you. Hey, Gwydion, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Okay. Let's see if we can rob him blind. There's nothing really to rob. Dun dun. Arsenal. Hi, Commander, how can I help? What do you think of the celebration? I'd prefer a church ceremony and a more formal approach to the celebration, but there is a certain charm in how unpretentious everything is here. The priests who chose to make our home in savage and dangerous lands see a lot of things during our lifetime, including exotic weddings. We don't bat an eye at a celebration where the groom is wearing a Fey monarch costume and the bride is dressed as an evil vampire. And talk to you when we're to do this. I'll walk around some more.
We march ahead.
I'm not touching that.
Yes, you are. Dun, dun.
Well, it's done now.
Skeleton has a slight sheen to it, judging by the texture. It's made of marzipan. What did we see? I don't know what we saw. Look, it's a dog. I've had everyone all in one place, though. I can't get enough of Elon's lavish monarch costume. You know, they make such a beautiful couple. Sure they do.
Our path leads on.
So what was the ding for that Agus found? I don't see anything. I hate when they do that. Whatever it was easy to see. But what was it?
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break.
Okay.
Go stretch your
I
legs.
will guide us.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, so this is a good spot to stop, I guess. And of course, when we get back, we'll continue on, do the rest of this, and get the wedding done, and all the fun stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, check on the dogs, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video.